Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we've got some exciting news to cover as well as something disappointing, but we're going to get started right away with some DLC announced for Shredder's Revenge. So this is coming later this year with no exact release date yet, or whether or not it's free or paid. I'm leaning more to thinking that it's going to be free. But you can see the title screen right here, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, Dimension Shell Shock. And in this DLC, there'll be a new game mode, and they don't really give you a description what that game mode is, but they show it on the screen, and it looks like you're kind of warped to this level where you may be doing some type of gauntlet mode, where maybe you take on a bunch of enemies, or maybe the enemies get progressively harder. And they did show a lot of different backgrounds, and the backgrounds looked very symmetric, so I don't think it scrolls to the right. I think you just stay in that one area. But they'll also be adding new colors for the characters that you can unlock, as well as some new music tracks. And then the biggest announcement that I'm excited for is that they'll be bringing in new characters, and we already get announced Usagi Yojimbo, who was one that I really wanted to see when this game first got announced, and they were kind of doing slow rollout of character reveals. So now you'll be able to play as your favorite Ronin Rabbit. And this should just be the first of several new characters announced, because they do have the plural in there for new characters, not just new character. So I imagine the next few months we'll get some more characters announced and get some more details on that new game mode as well as a release date. But I am definitely excited for this. I've put a lot of time into Shredder's Revenge, both on the Switch and on the Xbox. I enjoyed it so much. You can go back in some of my videos when the game first came out, and I recorded several levels of me and my children playing together. So we got to experience the game together for the first time, and I think that's a great attribute about this game, is just playing a lot of fun couch co-op with friends or family. So let me know in the comments if you're excited about this, and what other characters would you like to see added to that DLC. And next, in a bit of not so fun news, it looks like that Sonic Origins Plus physical release is not going to be what we expected. I've seen several different outlets covering this, but I'm going to pull this from Nintendo Everything. The headline says, Sonic Origins Plus physical release has new content as separate download code. So the display boxes for Sonic Origins Plus is already showing up at GameStop, and people have noticed something on the back of the box. Now this is from the PS5 version, but I'm pretty sure that it'll be the same on all systems. And you can see here where they highlighted the new content in this Plus edition, which is the new playable characters and those Game Gear titles, but you can see where I highlighted in red here, downloadable via included code. And I just have to wonder why. I saw some speculation it's because Sega is still working on the content and it won't be ready until right when the game comes out, which is June 23rd, which is just over 2 weeks away. However, I'm thinking it may be more about Sega being able to repurpose some physical media. I will be curious to see if the physical card on the Switch is able to redeem gold points, since it'll be just over a year since the original Sonic Origins came out. So I have to wonder if they'll take those cards and just put a new sticker on it, or they may not even bother to do that, since the Xbox version and the PlayStation 5 version will have discs that they can't easily just repaint the logo on the top. And I have to wonder what this will do to the used market for these games. You'll go into a store and see two copies, say one's the original and one's the Plus version, so you buy the Plus, thinking that you'll get more content, only to find out there's either no code in the box or the code's already been used. And sure, you can go online and purchase the DLC separately, but this is a bit disappointing. And it seems like kind of a cash grab on Sega's part, that they're just going to sort of market this newer version of a game, get people to double dip, and basically sell them the same thing that they've already bought, at least in terms of the physical media. So I'm definitely disappointed in this, and I'll probably cancel my pre-order for this. I bought the original release digitally, thinking they'll probably come out with some type of updated version in physical form, and then I'll just buy that to keep a physical copy. But at this point, there's no reason for me to really buy this, and I might as well just pay the upgrade cost for the DLC. And then finally, in a bit of an update of a game that I really enjoyed but didn't seem to be doing too well, it actually passed a mark, and you can see a headline here from Games Radar. One of 2022's best JRPs just passed the 1 million sales. And the game they're talking about here is Octopath Traveler 2, and you can see this tweet here from their official Japanese Twitter account, so this is using Google Translate. Worldwide shipping and download numbers exceed 1 million. Thank you very much. And then they post a commemorative illustration here for this game. And when the game launched back in February of this year, it was reported that it sold around 78,000 copies in Japan on launch week, which is 30% less than its predecessor. But I did notice how it continued to sell in the top 10, at least according to the Famitsu sales charts, for several weeks. So as I was hoping, it seems like this is a title that people didn't buy on day one, but after lots of positive reviews and just overall positive reaction from gamers, more people decided to give it a try. So I'm definitely hopeful now that we'll get a third game in the series, and if you're a fan of turn-based RPGs and haven't tried out both in this series, I highly recommend them. And that's all we have for today. Did anything we cover catch your attention? Make sure to leave a comment below and let me know. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so because it really helps out the channel a lot. I want to thank you for watching, and be good.